G'day everyone, welcome back to NS2HD. We're going to have a little bit of a lesson right now. The flag you see in front of you is my home country. I'm going to tell you a little bit about what it's like to be a gamer in this country. It's all about playing in faraway tournaments, in faraway games, with pings of around 300, and lamenting the fact that everyone has a low ping, and you don't. It's very sad. It makes me sad. If you are instead living in this country, the United States, you're used to playing with low pings, and every game is available to you, and you can usually play in all sorts of tournaments with low pings, and it's great fun. But what happens if two teams came together, and both of them had the ping from hell? Well, this game's going to be a test. This is a bit of fun. Team Australia and NXZL just played each other, and NXZL did win, and quite convincingly, and you can see those matches on the channel. They are the previous two matches on the channel. But now NXZL, being awesome sports, have said we'll play you again for fun, and this time we will simulate net lag. So what they've done is type net lag X in console and given themselves all a much higher ping. So you can see that instead of being at 50 or whatever, they're at about 345 for purgatory. So, and they're all complaining about it right now. And the Australians are saying, this is how we feel all the time. So basically this is going to be a cool simulation. And of course NXZL is an outstanding team and they just win most of their matches anyway. So Team Australia will still be up against it, but it's going to be quite a lot of fun to see what happens when both teams are playing with horrible net lag. So you can simulate net lag by typing net lag in console. And both these teams are warming up right now and it's going to be a bit of fun. I'm just going to tell them I'm ready to go. But it looks like NXZL have time ready, and there we go, 10-second countdown until this game starts. So let's see what Team Australia can pull out, because NXZL did use their experience and their awesome teamwork to their advantage in the past two games, and Team Australia, being a brand new team for this tournament, did get a little bit stomped, just a little bit. It does pain me to say that. But now let's see what they can pull out here. NXZL, you can see them warping around a bit. You don't normally see that. In fact, I mean, I don't know if net lag typing that actually punishes you more than if you have normal lag, but we'll see what happens. This is all, you're going to see some crazy warping gameplay in this game, guys. It's going to be a lot of fun. Server room has been dropped very fast by the Australians, and NXZL is scouting as a group, and here they go, and counting, clowning, and you can see they're all having trouble hitting each other in this initial contact. It's a giant mess of bodies and aliens and marines. One kill each so far in this contact. Looks like NXZL will come out on top. No, very close there, but Pew Pew goes down. So 2 kills for the Marines, 3 kills for the aliens in that initial contact. And Havoc is going to proceed upwards to server room and find the hive here where Coven is preparing some nice defenses. Actually with MF, so interesting, the Australians going for double gorge here, so they're probably going quite defensive right now. They want to hold their second hive. They want to have a chance at this and stay in this. So they've actually Hydra'd warehouse as well. So double gorging and managing to take down Havoc there. So this is very interesting. Extractor drop in ore processing, very aggressive. You can see the Marines have taken all of these extractors. This is a very aggressive play there. And they are going to encounter warehouse now. These Hydras will buy some time. The Hydras will hit. They won't be affected by the lag. So let's see what they can do here. Also, a little bit of clog play onto the Harvester. Not a lot to defend it. Looks like NXZL has seen those this Remedy. Actually, we've got a triple gorge situation here. No, sorry, we do have 2 gorges. So Remedy needs to stay alive right now and protect Pew Pew. And all the aliens do need to retreat right now and come back to defend base. Pew Pew getting 1 kill down. They cannot risk getting egg locked here. This gorge is crucial as well. Trying to run behind the hive. Yes, getting in the hive to stay alive. So here comes some other skulks from elsewhere on the map. But shutting down this initial NXZL pressure is crucial. The Australians did go down in the previous match to outstanding NXZL pressure using a shift hive, and Pew Pew is now going to be able to ward off Purgatory. Purgatory is going to stay back there. The Marines look like they might be aiming for phase gate here. Phase gates are about to research, and looks like these Marines are in position to build a phase gate. So we do have a clog wall here, which is good. It's going to slow the Marines down, but the Hydras will be killed. But this does wear out a lot of Marine ammunition, which is good. Clowny's going to try and break through and attack Shaker, actually killing Shaker there, so well done to Clowny. And MF is desperately trying to keep these Hydras alive, using the heal spray, and actually getting some spits off as well. This is good play by MF. It's going to keep these Hydras going for quite some time. and that is going to slow these Marines down and slow down their ability to drop a phase gate as well. So very aggressive play from MF. I like it. I like an aggressive Gorge. I like to play Gorge. Gorging's a lot of fun. And there we go. Havoc is down. So quite a reasonable position for the aliens to be in right now. Unfortunately, there is a phase gate here. Scatter has found it. It is not built. So it looks like NXZL is going to go for some intense pressure from ore processing to warehouse. And that's, of course, going to be nasty for the aliens, but it's not the end of the world. This second hive is built, leap is done, so the skulks are going to be quite effective. What the alien team needs to watch out for right now is the Marine team getting a huge load of resources, and that causing a lot of trouble for the alien team. If these Marines just go nuts on the resources, they'll be able to get things like weapons level 2, armor level 2, shotguns, all of that, which just makes defense very difficult. I'm loving this clog wall. Have I been saying clag this whole time? I feel like I have been. This clog wall is going to slow these Marines down a bit and allow for a more effective defense of this area. The aliens, though, right now are suffering in terms of resources. Elevator transfer is going up. MF's going to grow that. Now, if the Marines continue their pressure up here, they may not see the elevator transfer harvesting, which would be very good for the alien team if they can grow that, because that'll give them much needed resources. They don't have enough resources to, say, put a crag right here, which would assist the defense. They don't have enough resources really to do much at all. Their evolutions are quite delayed because they've gone through for so many gorges to keep themselves in the early game against the excellent NXZL skill. Versal goes down, but that harvester has been spotted, and you can bet a large amount of money that NXZL may switch to an attack on that harvester because they'll recognize the weakness. They are dropping a lot of mines here. Note the mines around the armory and the phase gate, very effective play there. And now they're going to try and decimate this clog wall a bit. Again, the clog wall is eating bullets, which is good, but it's not going to be enough. They're going to have to pull something out here. They might need a lurk. They don't have enough resources for a lurk yet. They would love to have a fade, but they're definitely not going to have a fade. Shatter just trying to get a couple of parasites in there to do a little bit of damage. This is a dangerous situation now, because mines are up. You can bet weapons level 1 or 2 is going to be coming. There's shotguns right there. So some research is coming. It's going to increase the combat effectiveness of these Marines just as the aliens are stuck in a resource trough. Scatter's going to have enough for a lurk. I would like to see a lurk because it might just tip this fight back towards ore processing down here. And the Marines definitely want to be fighting in this room, not in their own hive room. And they're having a good old joke about how hard it is to do the trick jumps when your ping's over 300. Intense combat here outside warehouse. The aliens, though, are holding 3 harvesters, and they do have a shift hive. So I'm not sure which hive it is, but one of these hives is a shift hive. There's a spur, so we've got celerity on the way, I'd say, or hypermutation, probably celerity. Then maybe a shift right here to speed the egg flow. Might help these aliens defend against these Marines, but you don't know. There's the celerity spur completed, so celerity is available right now. And hey, ore processing is under attack. Fantastic. That's alien landing directly on top of these mines. Luckily, these mines are very clever. You can tell when an alien is alive or dead. So that's going to be just fine for now. NXZL Shaker moving towards the clog wall. Cannot overestimate how important this clog wall has been, because importantly, you know, when you have to jump over this to attack, it puts you off balance and vulnerable to skulks in this area here, because jumping slows you down. You can't just charge in here, you need to jump and stop here to get in. So very effective use of the bronze. Coven goes down, PPU's still back here, going to be able to defend. We're not seeing a lurk. It looks like the aliens are going to try and hold off until they can get fades. Now the elevator overlook harvester is under attack here. It's taking some damage. Bitey actually finds that drifter, which is bad. There aren't any aliens nearby here. There's some legacy hydras here that could be eaten up and moved elsewhere. Bitey's actually going to build the power here and drop another phase gate. And if this phase gate goes up, it is going to shut this harvester down. Looks like he's going to go for the harvester first. There are no aliens nearby. Now the aliens need to trade here. They need to knock out ore processing while the Marines are trying to kill Overlook. That really is just crucial for them, and it looks like they are going to be able to. If they can do that, then this situation won't be as terrible as it will otherwise be. But this will be a bad situation if the aliens cannot tit for tat here. They're trying, but it looks like they are actually trying to defend elevator transfer as well. They're spawning in now in a wave. Coven trying to go in, getting kind of shaken, and Versal and Purgatory goes down very quickly. The Lurk is out in the form of Shatter. Shatter needs to either defend Elevator Overlook or prosecute or processing. Looks like neither is really going to happen. Trying to defend Overlook, but that is going to go down. No infestation on it, so it was even dying on its own. Suddenly, we have a situation where this alien team is stuck on 2 Harvesters. North Tunnels is available to them. There's a possibility there, but it's going to be tough to hold once Nexel finds it. And now Nexel's technology advantage is going to be pulling ahead in a big way. Weapons level 1 is on the way. Armor level 1 is on the way. Carapace is going to be up, which is going to help a lot. But I feel the technology advantage will swing towards the Marines. We're still quite a way away from a fade. There will be no fade egg in the commander. Scatter is crucial in this situation because he is lurking and can defend this base against these Marines. The Lurk is going to keep that technological advantage at bay for a little while, but not a hell of a long time. Scatter using the Hive here to heal while using spikes, so getting that ranged attack in. Excellent use of spikes there to trap Havoc. I wish I'd zoomed in on that, but the spikes were just used to trap Havoc for a small amount of time there. But now it's definitely back to Scatter defending this Hive on his own, trying to get some cover behind the servers here, but this is a tough situation. It looks like the aliens are going to use force of numbers to just shut this down, so well done to Team Australia there. But Marine pressure in Warehouse as well. They've lost their Carapace shell, which is just devastating in this situation. They're already at technological disadvantage. They're going up against weapons level 1. Weapons level 2 is on the way, and that's going to be big because weapons level 2 really is a significant amount. Look at the gall of Nexel dropping North Tunnels Extractor, which actually might not be as silly as you think, because it could go up and then be go unspotted by the aliens. So that's pretty cool. And Purgatory and Versal may take out the Warehouse Harvester as well. This is such a tough situation for the aliens. They're under pressure on multiple fronts. There are extractors going down deep within their territory. There's phase gates up. Oh no, they've taken down Elevator Overlook phase gate, but they've lost the Crag shell, and now this Harvester is under attack. So very tricky situation for these aliens to be in. What are they going to do about it? Well, I'm not entirely sure. I don't know. I hope they can pull back from this, but it is looking tricky right now. Scatter doing so much right now to turn this game, to try and turn this game around. There's only so much he can do on his own though, and they might need to go another Lurk to try and bring this back. Nice work from Scatter going in there for the bite. Can he kill Bitey? Bitey just turning at the last second there, and getting some great tracking shots into that Lurk, forcing the retreat. Don't want to lose that Lurk. It looks like the Australians have maintained this Hive. They are holding, but unfortunately, the Marines have the entire map. You see all these. Whoops, that's sort of extractor, and we've got the power node up here. We've got an armory here. We have a second command station here. So it's very much looking like a Marine game right now, and it will be a matter of can the Australians pull out something really special here to come back from this outstanding shooting from Shaker in the middle of the map. Multiple skulks coming at him, and he was able to not only land huge hits in MF, but kill Clowning as well. So he's pretty happy with himself there, as those skulks leapt over that tram in the middle of the map and did a lot of damage. So can the Australians recover Carapace? It looks like they're saving for a Fade Egg. If you ask me, 41 resources, they are saving for a Fade Egg. They're going to try and use a Fade to turn the title of this battle, which is a very valid tactic. And the fact that Scatter is still alive is definitely a big plus, because Scatter really is the firepower of this team right now as a Lurk. A good team will not go too many Lurks, because then that will restrict your ability to get Fades and Onai later in the game. In fact, really good teams will usually designate people to be, say, I'll be the Gorge at the start of the game, you be the Lurk, and you be the Fade, and you be the Onus. And that means that you stagger your life forms out and you get them as fast as possible. So Scatter is crucial, because there won't be a lot of other Lurks along with him. There's some spikes to try and trap a couple of Marines outside the room. That does cost resources, but it's excellent to use them to try and trap Marines and block them off. And next we're putting exceptional pressure down on this Hive. The aliens still sitting on 2 Hives though, which is not terrible. They've got Leap, which really helps, and they've still got Celerity as well. So they're definitely not down and out, but they are under significant pressure. And it looks like, I mean, those resources were spent somewhere, but I can't tell exactly where. We don't have a fade on the field, we don't have anyone in an egg. So I'm not entirely sure what those resources were spent on, which makes me a terrible gamecaster. Please forgive me. NXZL is going in again for the kill here. These shotguns are just ruthless and doing a hell of a lot of damage. And the lack of carapace is really causing trouble for this alien team. If they had carapace, which you can see is redded out because they lost that shell, if they still had carapace, then it wouldn't be such a big issue to be going up with solutions. They'll be able to take an extra hit or two, but without it, they are just struggling. So this NXZL pressure is very good. We're now at the 13.5 minute mark. The Marines are on 24 resources, the aliens on 15. The weapons are at level 2 on the Marine side, which is just devastating against this Marine side, against these aliens' thin skins with no carapace. Now, if they find this, yes, they found it. They found the spur and they will kill it. Pew Pew trying to put his body on the line to save it there, but Bitey's not having any of it. Bitey takes it down. And now the aliens are playing with 2 arms tied behind their backs. They fought so hard to get carapace and celerity up and running, and now they've lost them. Boom. Bad news for the alien team to have lost those, and I think MF saying, we want high teleport. Not going to happen, and boom. They are in huge trouble now because they've lost a hive, they've lost their evolution, so they would not be surprised to see a GG. They had Fade Blink going, maybe that's what they researched and I just didn't notice there. And Bitey even turning the lights back on in this hive room, so it's going to make it a lot easier to defend, to attack this room with the lights on. But Australia would be well within honour to GG here after taking this big blow. There's the shift actually, I'm not sure if I saw that earlier, but that's going to be able to grow a whole lot of eggs for the Marine teams. The halves are being taken down here, and NXZL will just begin a mock-up operation. A phase gate was attempted in server room, it has been shut down, and now elevator overlook is under attack. So if the Australians not saying die here, they're fighting on. Good on ya, boys! But this is definitely a very tough situation for them to be in, and everything from here is playing for honour and just how many kills they can get, try and push this NXZL team back, make them really fight for the win. But the NXZL team is pressuring. I like this drifter placement. Budding alien commanders take note of this, placing it in nice little alcoves and niches where you can keep an eye on the Marine team's movements throughout the map. Of course, right now they know exactly where the Marine team's movements are. They're right inside the server room hive, and they are doing damage. The hive starts to take damage here. It is on 83% health. Sorry, 78% health. Elevator transfer hive is actually 5% grown, which is really cool. So I'm really liking this Australian play because they're just not saying die. And that's just awesome because they're going to keep trying to throw up roadblocks in the way of this Marine team. Unfortunately, there's not a lot of alien eggs left. And they're in serious trouble because they're not going to be spawning out. 2 of them are dead, 4 of them are alive. Scatter the Uber Lurk. What a hero of a Lurk. He's saved up 23 resources, which means he's been alive for a long time. He is the only one alive now, so it will be Scatter coming in for a final run against these Marines. Here he comes, flying in. Can he do some damage? He's on very low health. And he's there. Can he stay alive? He managed to fly in, unable to land many hits there. And he is, he's got a little bit of health left now, not a lot, and let's see Australia, can you fight this off? No eggs left, 5 aliens out of 6 dead, it's just Scatter. The elevator transfer hive is almost dead as well. I'm really enjoying the Plucky defense though, they're trying to keep this going, but the hive will go down, and it is just Scatter here, trying to defend. What a hero of a Lurk. I'm looking forward to seeing Scatter play more in future tournaments as Lurk. Actually managing to kill Havoc just as Shaker takes down the hive. So a great little dive bomb there. Well done to NXZL for taking that. They were the better team there. Well done, America. You did it. Congratulations. But to my mates, to my homeland out there, which I miss desperately and can't wait to visit again in November.
I got the green.
Well played, and it was really fun to simulate those pings there. And a huge thanks to NXZL for being cool sportsmen and having a go with that simulated ping. It was a great fun game, and well done to Team Australia for having go there. Well out to 14 minutes there, so a very cool game. And thank you for watching, everyone. That was a great little NS2HD video.
You're being doxxed.
Bitey saying it sucks playing with that ping.